AVS Media
Tower,
Channel.
Papa Hotel, Lima Echo November radio check.
Papa Echo November, good afternoon, Richard 5.
Good afternoon, Radio 5 and 12, Papa Echo November.
What you are hearing is a recording of crickets. There are two tracks. One is played at regular speed, and the other is a slowed down version. Crickets have a faster lifespan than humans do. Their sounds are slowed down to the equivalent of a human lifespan. What you are hearing are the crickets only. No instruments or voices are added. Listen.
Hello there, Mark. Good to see you. Tweeting, sharing. I don't know if it does any good, but I'm doing it. I'm tweeting away. Like a little bird in a twee. Tweet. Bam. Instagram, you're next.
This was how your day started. Started wrong.
Barbara! Barbara, get up, you'll be late to school!
Does she have to do this every morning,
All week long I've been writing down the wall. Writing and writing and writing, erasing it all. Never set my watch, just couldn't take the time. But I was over last Sunday and she didn't seem to mind. Everyone outside is choosing sides. Silly me, I still think they're alright. Don't know why they have to draw the line. But I was over last Sunday and she didn't seem to mind. If I could just shut up for 5 minutes, I might be alright. I might be fine. Stuck in a groove, my record skips my name. we do have a hotline. Feel free to call it up. We can pick up where we left off. Embark upon new territory. Pioneer. A space frontier. So much I've learned I never really wanted to know. Lately I've been letting myself go. Wouldn't even recognize me from behind. But I was over last Sunday and she didn't seem to mind. I was over last Sunday and she didn't seem to mind. I was over last Sunday and she didn't seem to mind. I was over last Sunday and she didn't seem to mind. Nice one. That's from the Whole Others original EP, available on iTunes. Let's do this. Should we start on electric or acoustic? I don't know. What do you think? Vote? We need a way to vote. You tell me. I'm back in my body, back behind my eyes. I'm back in control. I'm ready to drive. Back behind the wheel. Are you ready to ride? Oh, we got a tie. We got a tie. We need a tiebreaker. Into the night we go. Into the night. Into the night. Acoustic electric, what does that even mean? American Night Owl is filmed before a live webcast audience. That's you. Hey, hey. Welcome, bienvenue, welcome. Good to see everybody. That was fun hearing that track from the EP, the Whole Other EP. We're going to have to make another one of those. I think that might be the next record we need to make on the show. The Whole Other. I bet I could talk Lex into it. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so it seemed like it was a tie vote between electric or acoustic, so I'm not playing. I'm not going to play. Just can't play. Did get I'm just seeing here that we have another message on the hotline. I love the new hotline. This is going to be great. Have fun with it. Stir up trouble if you want. Do whatever you want to do. Tell us a joke. Tell us a story. Ask a question. Start a conversation. We'll see where it goes. It's going to be fun. I love the interaction. I love having something to riff off of, and we should have fun with that. And see where it leads. A lot of it started with my brother-in-law, who asked me when we were on vacation. He was like, what? Have you ever thought about making your show a call-in show? And I've always loved call-in shows. God, if you're on a long drive and you find some AM radio, it's a call-in show. You're golden. Just all right, let's go. I got this. The only problem is it starts getting interesting right when you start losing connection every time. Like, oh no. Have you ever? I have, but have you ever slowed down or pulled to the side of the road to finish hearing a radio show that you were engaged in, but you could tell you were driving out of reception? Guilty. I've done it. We had a great OK Google It earlier tonight, Dad's trivia game show here on Hippie Fiasco Rides Again TV. 20 questions, first right answer in the chat gets the points, and it was a down to the wire finish. Bill DeBlanc came from behind to overtake Colorado to Virginia, who were in the lead the whole game. They were dominating. They kept getting the second place point. Like it was their strategy. Amy says, "I miss Art," but see, I'm with you. I was Art Bell meant a lot to me way back in the day, and he's part of the spirit I invoke with this American Night Owl show, for sure. And so, if I may be so bold, I will try my best to be your Art Bell. So I guess we should start talking about ghosts and UFOs immediately. But like Art Bell, I'm pretty into it. I'm pretty open, pretty open to the big fan of all the possibilities. Big fan. John Huggins, good to see you. So good to see you. Good to see all y'all. Yeah, we put it to a vote going in whether I should start with electric or acoustic, and it was a tie vote. So here I am, just rambling, just rambling. Let's see what call we got on the hotline here. Okay, well it's I can tell it's Noah calling from Austin, Texas. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, Nathan, this is Noah calling from Austin, Texas. I'm going to read you the lyrics to The Poverty of Mr. Stone as printed here on this.
Oh, my goodness. He says, I'm going to read you the lyrics. Last night, we were talking about, we were riffing off of a HotLine message and just rambling on for a while. And at one point, Noah was like, you should sing Poverty of Mr. Stone, because there were some lyrics in that seemed to apply to the conversation we were having. Now, that song, I couldn't remember a lick of it. I couldn't remember a phrase. I think it's in A minor. I remember that much. There were several incarnations. I remember there was one that actually went yippee-ki-yay or something like that. But I couldn't remember any of it. We looked in the database and it wasn't there. It was originally on the Musements live at the Mineshaft Tavern, I think, if memory serves. And Noah's going to read us the lyrics. Maybe I could probably find it in the archives here. It's probably here. Let's see what happens. See if the lyrics make it worth trying to remember the music.
A fine little CD insert from 1995, which I bought.
1995. All right, so apparently he still has the CD from 1995, and he's going to read the tiny print. He probably had to take a picture of it and blow it up on his computers. I wouldn't be able to read it, even with my readers.
In spring of 96, from you guys right off the street, first time I ever saw you. Here we go, it goes.
Oh, so he bought this CD when he discovered us busking on the street in Austin. We used to busk every day at lunch across from the university and every night down on 6th Street for hours. Hours, both slots, every day. And that's how we got all of our big breaks. That's how we did it. That was the secret. That was our secret. Busking. For real. Meaning it, living it, breathing it. Busking. And
I'm going to resist the urge to do an imitation of you, which I can do, but I'm not going to do it.
You have
here.
an imitation of me?
Embarrassing. Here it goes. It goes like this. It goes, in the flicker of a night of the past that just missed making my memory, I'm sure there's something I said or did to which now I disagree. In the perfectly planned chaos where all stagnantly sublime, I can see perfectly from my point of view that I'm keeping proper time. I'm certainly a drifter searching for a hidden home. Sometimes I feel I'm like a rock and nothing's etched in stone. Many pathways chosen, many leading me dead ends. For the times I could not find my way, life will never make amends. I think there's a yippee-ki-yay there that's not printed.
Yep.
And then it goes, I've learned more from the ignorant than from those claiming to be wise. Peace of mind don't come from repenting. It comes from lies. Actually, it's printed here, it must come from lies. But the way you sing it in the song is, it comes from lies. There's anger lost in justice. There are dreams lost in time. A young girl finds herself on Tuesday. She's lost by Friday night. From the beck and knee of a beggar's eyes, I kneel before the day. I take on my name as God, and I place it on the collection tray. But I sleep in the arms of my lover, and I laugh on the edge of my friends. For those that never cared about me, life will never make amends. Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
I'm singing now, it's instrumental there, and then I'm singing now of moments in which potential's always there to ride waves of joyous smiles, which crash into despair. But just to know its presence is enough to knock it down. I always thought it was to knock you down, but it's printed here as enough to knock it down. Once you've learned to read the ice, the drink won't turn you round. You'll always be a drifter, settling down for a while. You'll always be telling the truth, and you'll always be telling a lie. If you see me, I'll be laughing and trying to be alone. There's water, and there's sands of time, and then there's Mr. Stone.
Yippee-ki-yay. How about that? How about that, Noah, on the hotline? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, that brought back some memories. I forgot all about that song. I didn't even look it up while the bird was flying around. That would have been the move. I wish I could. Mr. Stone. Mr. Stone, I presume. Oh, whoa. Oh, my goodness. This is Mr. Flood's party version of the same song. Wow. I forgot about that. That's my college band. And the amusement version that he was talking about was the amusement, and it was where I rewrote it in the amusement era. I put new music to it for us. This is probably the only song that, well, maybe there's one or two others that survived from college to Texas that I brought with me. I only had room for a few in my pockets. Most of them were terrible, but I did not remember that until. God, you want to hear how bad I used to sing when I was a kid? Oh, man. I was really going for something. I didn't know any better. What do you do growing up on Jim Morrison and Mr. Bungle? Suicidal Tendencies and Bob Dylan. What do you do with that? What do you do with that? David Bowie didn't have to listen to David Bowie growing up. Epic intro. Yep, Mark D, Joe Clayton, Max Watman, Sean Holcomb. Turn it up. This was recorded in Stanton. This was recorded in Stanton at a Statler Brothers' son's house right here in town. In the basement. God, what an intro.
Said or did, which now I disagree. In this perfectly planned chaos, we're all stagnantly sublime. I can see perfectly from my point of view that I keep in proper time. I'm certainly a drifter, searching for a hidden home. Sometimes I feel I'm like rock and nothing's etched in stone. Many pathways chosen, many leading me dead ends. For the times I could not find my way, life will never make amends.
Oh, pain.
Pain is the cost. Pain is the cost. The price I paid for being lost.
I can't listen to any more than that. But yeah, so it had a chorus in college. Pain is the cost. And then with the music, I was like, no, we can't do that. So I changed it to Yippee-Ki-Yay. Yippee-Ki-Yay. We were living in Texas. Live at the Mineshaft Tavern version. 95. I just became a weirder singer. For a while, I went even further down a bad rabbit hole.
Sometimes I feel I'm like a rock if nothing's etched in stone. Many pathways chosen, many leading me dead ends. For the times I could not find my way, life will never make amends.
Yippee-Ki-Yay!
Yippee-Ki-Yay! I'm all from the ignorant, and from those claiming to be wise. Peace of mind don't come from repenting, it comes from lies. There's anger lost in justice and dreams lost in time. A young girl finds herself on Tuesday, she's lost by Friday night. For the beggar near, the beggar's eyes, I think before the day I take all the neighbor's guide and I place it on the collection tray and sing in the box about lover and laugh on the edge of my friends. Looking for those who never cared about me like a never make amends.
Pain. It's so funny. Like the timing of the first chorus is all over the place. I completely mess it up, but it was still the best version. It was an actual live show. We did 2 nights at the Mineshaft Tavern in New Mexico, and that was our haunt. That was our jam. Oh, Madrid, New Mexico, amazing. And so we did 2 nights there, and then we had to pick the best stuff. Maybe splice here or there. That's just so funny to me. We had to live with all that. No do-over. But whoa. Yeah, that was the 90s. that was the early 90s for me. Trying to desperately to be something, anything other than what I was. Had no idea that I was going that the right direction was the opposite of that. Would I trade it for anything in the world? No, I don't think I would. In a flicker of... there's got to be a contemporary version. I don't know if I absorbed enough of those words yet. I probably should change the music. But yeah, we need if it keeps getting updated over the years, there needs to be the 2021 version. In a flicker of the night of the past that just missed. Flicker of a night of the past that just missed making my memory. In a flicker of the night In a flicker of a night of the past, just missed making my memory. I'm sure there's something I said or did to which now I disagree. In this perfectly planned chaos, we're all stagnantly sublime. I can see perfectly from my point of view, I'm keeping proper time. I'm certainly a hobo, searching for a hidden home. Sometimes I feel I'm like a rock and nothing's etched in stone. Many pathways chosen, many leading me dead ends. And for the times I could not find my way, life will never make amends. Yippee-ki-yay. 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 In this perfectly planned chaos, we're all stagnantly sublime. I can see perfectly from my point of view, I'm keeping proper time. I'm certainly... Oh, man. I did pretty good there, memory-wise. Let me look at Noah's transcript. Oh, I did the wrong lyric earlier, that's why. All right, I'll just pick it up. In this perfectly planned chaos, we're all stagnantly sublime. I can see perfectly from my point of view, I'm keeping proper time. I'm certainly a drifter, searching for a hidden home. Sometimes I feel I'm like a rock and nothing's etched in stone. Oh, I sang all that. All right, let me sing the first verse better. In a flicker of a night of the past that just missed making my memory, I'm sure there's something I said or did to which now I disagree. In this perfectly planned chaos, we're all stagnantly... Oh, I'm so lost. Okay, second verse. I've learned more from the ignorant than from those claiming to be wise. Peace of mind don't come from repenting, it must come from lies. There's anger lost in justice, there's dreams lost in time. A young girl finds herself on Tuesday and she's lost by Friday night. From the beck and knees of a beggar's eye, I kneel before the day. I take all my name has God and place it on the collection tray. But I sleep in the arms of my lover and I laugh on the edge of my friends. And for those that never really cared about me, life will never make amends. Yippee-ki-yay. Okay, how can we make this better? There's something about the progression I like. In a flicker of a night of the past, just missed making my memory. I'm sure there's something I said or did to which now I disagree. Flicker of the night of the past, it just missed making my memory. I'm sure there's something that flicker of the night of the past, flicker of the night of the past, just missing making my memory. I'm sure there's something I said or did to which now I disagree. In this perfectly planned chaos. Let's see. You guys are too easy. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Welcome. We had a blast from the past, Memory Left on the Hotline by Noah from Austin. And now I'm trying to rework this old song he reminded me of that I completely forgot about. I'm trying to modernize it. In a flicker of the night of the past, just missing making my memory. I'm sure there's something I said or did to which now I disagree. In this perfectly planned chaos, we're all stagnantly sublime. I can see perfectly from my point of view, I'm keeping proper time. I'm certainly a drifter, searching for a hidden home. Sometimes I feel I'm like a rock and nothing's etched in stone. Oh, many pathways chosen, many leading me dead ends. For the times I could not find my way, life will never make amends. Yippee-ki-yay. 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 I've learned more from the ignorant than from those claiming to be wise. Peace of mind don't come from repenting, no, it comes from lies. There's anger lost in justice and there's dreams lost in time. A young girl finds herself on Tuesday, she's lost by Friday night. From the beck and knee of beggars' eyes, I kneel before the day. I take all my name as God and place it on the collection tray. But I sleep in the arms of my lover and I laugh on the edge of my friends. And for those that never really cared about me, life will never make amends. Yippee-ki-yay. 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 Oh, check it out, everybody. Oh, if only it had the right harmonica on it. How sweet would that be? I finally built the thing up there. I meant it. I wasn't just talking out of the side of my mouth. I was talking straight out the front of it. All right, last verse. We're almost there. Well, I'm singing now of moments which potential's always there to ride the waves of joyous smiles that crash into despair. But just to know its presence, it's enough to knock it down. Once you've learned to read the ice, that a drink won't turn you round. Well, you'll always be a drifter, settling down for a while. You'll always be in the truth. You'll always... I remember the original line was, you'll always be in the found truth. You'll always be in the found lies. That's from the Mr. Flood's Party version. But neither... the new one's probably better. You'll always be a drifter, settling down for a while. You'll always be the truth. You'll always be alive. Well, if you see me, I'll be laughing and trying to be alone. There's water, there's sands of time, and then there's Mr. Stone. Yippee-ki-yay. 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 Yeah, that was getting fun. One more time, one more time, one more time, old friend. One more time, one more time. I was just getting it at the end. Be right back. Poverty of Mr. Stone. American Night Out. Breaking news here at Hippie Fiasco Rides Again headquarters. We now have a hotline. That's right, folks. 540-999-1712.
Oh, goodness.
That's 540-999-1712. Call anytime, day or night, and leave a message. I will use these messages to inform the show. You can ask a question, tell us a joke, start a conversation, make a noise. Hotline. Hotline, folks. 540-999-1712. Have fun with it. I know I will. You can rant if you want. Go off. Get it out. Turn it loose. Hotline. I always said that the moment that the news started saying, we want to know what you think, was the end of civilization. But now here I am. I want to know what you think. I really do. We have a hotline, 540-999-1712. Hey, if it's the end of civilization, we might as well get all this out. Up, up, and away. 540-999-1712. Read us a poem. If you really get into character, I got puppets all over the place. I'd be happy to put a puppet to your teleplay, to your radio drama. Call the hotline, 540-999-1712. You know, I know what I would do without you, and I don't want to do it anymore. Call the hotline, 540-999-1712. It's big news, folks. You should blink that. There you go. Yeah. That's some blinkable material right there. Hotline, 540. What is it? 999-1712. That's right. You got it. You got it. All right. Looking forward to hearing from you. Do it. Do it. All right, this Friday, Lex and I are going to be taking the night off. But next Friday, get your puppets ready. It's going to be a major party, and probably the biggest party the disco has ever seen on our Discord server. Let's blow this place up. I don't care what is going on. You know, we use the term puppet loosely. You can just open up Discord on your extra phone or something and point it at your goldfish. We'll call that a puppet. And it's just this easy, folks, to get into our Discord server. Wherever you're watching this show, whether it's on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, wherever you're watching, in the description of the show, there's a link. It says join our Discord server. And you just click on that and you wind up here and you just start saying yes. You can come up with a password and a cool name for yourself. You know, you can be whoever you want to be. Come up with your superhero name and then hop in the disco and dance the night away.
Hippie Fiasco.
A new chorus, huh? You think? If I've updated the chorus twice, American Night Out. I do like the way you're thinking there. I do feel like I can sing the Yippee Ki-Yays now, like I wished, like I wanted to back then. I didn't know how to sing yet. I just hear those and like I'm not singing. I'm acting. I'm playing the part of a character that I feel like the song, is all each song is almost like a creation of someone I could possibly be or whatever. But then, it was all from figments of my imagination and fragments of my associations and patched together into this Frankenstein that killed puppies by accident. True story. New chorus, huh? For those that never cared about me, life will never make amends. Many leading me dead ends, and for those that never really cared about me, life will never make amends. And I had to remember, I have to remember, oh, I have to forget. Someday I will be older. I have to remember, oh, I have to forget, oh, someday I will be older and full of regret. Unless I want to get older and full of regret, I have to remember, I have to forget. How about that? It's not a chorus. It's not chorusy. Many pathways chosen, many leading me dead ends. For those that never really cared about me, life will never make amends. Unless I want to get older and full of regrets, I have to remember, I have to forget. Unless I want to get older and full of regrets, I have to remember, I have to forget. There's anger lost. I learn more from the ignorant than from those claiming to be wise. Peace of mind don't come from repenting, no, it comes from lies. There's anger lost in justice, there's dreams lost in time. A young girl finds herself on Tuesday and she's lost by Friday night. I sleep in the arms of my lover and laugh on the edge. No, I can't remember the words. From the beck and knee of a beggar's eye, I kneel before the day. I take all my name has got, place it on the collection tray. But I sleep in the arms of my lover and I laugh on the edge of my friends. And for those that never really cared about me, life will never make amends. And if I don't unless I want to get old. Those that never really cared about me, life will never make amends unless I want music. And for those that never really cared about me, life will never make amends unless I want to get. Those that never really cared about me, life will never make amends unless I want to get older and full of regrets. I'll have to remember, I'll have to forget. And oh, when I'm not wiser, no, quite a bit dumber, I'll have to listen to me when I was younger. Fail. That's all right. There is no try. There's only fail. Hey, try, fail. Try again, fail better. That was a good challenge, though. I appreciate the challenge. I want to keep woodshedding, exactly, but I'm afraid it's going to start losing its entertainment value. Unless it was actually going somewhere. I can't tell. To be honest, I'm getting frustrated with trying to decipher the lyrics from the transcript of the HotLine call. Hey, Dark Star, what's happening? That was fun. What a trip. HotLine is working. Do we have any more calls? No, we do not. I should rewrite So Hot right now. So HotLine right now. The call that sparked last night's conversation I thought was tech support, but it wasn't. I don't know who we were talking with. Who was that? It's a very big world for such a little boy. Mercy Mary, scared of shadows, shows you to a chair. And dawns the morning spun from golden, something sweet and pure as light comes and dances in her hair. And lines of strange new thought meander the mazes of your mind. And as you wonder, they wander in and quickly come and go. She shakes a sour angel dry and throws another. Pretty soon there's not one thing you know. Welcome to the real world, where you and I were born. And even when you're sleeping, you're dreaming. And in the trees you see the promises Sunday morning made, as the moon's a smiling fool above the lake. And all is simply splendid, the shadows, the shade, and all great things just happen by mistake. So you follow the Foolie Bear across the ballroom floor, and the band is playing hazy as you make it to the door. And just outside the night unfolds, you could not ask for more. It's easy to be as you can see where you never been before. Welcome to the real world, where you and I were born. And even when you're sleeping, you're dreaming. See, just a slight step to the side and it's a different road. Sometimes walking backwards gets you there. But I wonder what the caterpillar thinks of butterflies awkwardly tumbling through the air. Oh, it's a very big world for such a little boy, and pretty soon you'll see her far and wide. 'Cause without you, a flower's just a flower. Any pretty comes from inside. Welcome to the real world, where you and I were born. And even when you're sleeping, you're dreaming. 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 Oh my goodness, so fun. That just made, that things like that always make me wish that I'd only written like 20 songs in my whole life instead of a couple of thousand. If I'd only written 20 songs and I had to play those every night, boy, I'd be good at playing those 20 songs. Every time I play a song, I've written so many, every time I play it, I feel like I'm just playing it for one of the first times ever. Discovering little things like, oh my goodness. I wish I played that song 1,000 times. Sure, they're flattered now by imitation. Sure, they redefined outside the lines. Sure takes a while to get a reputation. You should have seen them the first 1,000 times. 1,000 times the magician broke his thread. 1,000 times the poet made no sense. 1,000 times the painter seeing red. Whoa, 1,000 times, I'm telling you, 1,000 times. Sure, she dances graceful as the sunset. Sure, she's up there up against the moonshine. A perfect pirouetting silhouette. But you should have seen her the first 1,000 times. 1,000 times the magician broke his thread. 1,000 times the poet made no sense. Whoa, 1,000 times the painter seeing red. Whoa, 1,000 times, I'm telling you, 1,000 times. 1,000 times the magician broke his thread. 1,000 times the poet made no sense. 1,000 times the painter seeing red. Whoa, 1,000 times, I'm telling you, 1,000 times. Each time I hit that stretch of road, I know I made it home. And though there's still a ways to go, I could get there with my eyes closed. Leave the sleepy town behind, me and that road unwind. Just turn the radio up high and fly. That's when I get that freedom feeling. I get that freedom feeling. There's cameras on the traffic lights, police on every other street, but cops don't break up bar fights, they only bring the heat. Love may have lost her innocence, still I look for her each night, hoping love might make some sense, knowing love makes all things right. I get that freedom feeling. I get that freedom feeling. 1,000 more times. Each time I play my old guitar, each time I'm on that stretch of road, each time I think I've gone too far, each time I make it home, each time I'm like a child, each time I'm mystified, each time I am with my friends, each time I'm alone, amen. I get that freedom feeling. 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 Thanks for being here, everybody. I love that we can do this forever. This is where I perform these days, you know? I don't see myself getting out on the road, not for real, ever again, probably. This is it, folks. This is not my COVID coping. This is my dream come true. Here's a new song from Brian Elijah Smith and Gia Ray. After this silliness. All right, that's a take. We got it. Good work. Nice job. Yeah, well done.
You've gone and left the seat up and I'm falling in again. You're mad when I don't call you back. Well, babe, I hit ignore. I'm giving up on you, baby. I'm giving up on you.
You took all my money, you took all my peace. Got me rolling down the rivers, got me walking up the hills. I'm giving up on you. Yeah, I'm giving up on you.
I'm giving up on you, pretty baby. I'm giving up on you, pretty baby. Giving up on you. You say you're happy to commit, then flirt with girls next door. You want me till the day I die, then quit being a whore. I'm giving up on you, baby. I'm giving up on you.
That morning you're sniffing up lines that we sang. Cut them up on a coffee table and beg me for a ring. I'm giving up on you. Yeah, I'm giving up on you.
I'm giving up on you, pretty baby. I'm giving up on you, pretty baby. Giving up on you. Hey, baby, why don't you go get yourself one of them nice, wholesome girls?
What's the fun in that? Hey, baby, why don't you go get yourself $1 million man?
Well, baby, I just need $1 million kiss. And baby, why don't you get a 9-to-5 girl?
Well, I like to stay up all night.
That's right. Ain't giving up on you, pretty baby. Ain't giving up on you, pretty baby. Ain't giving up on you. Ain't giving up on you, pretty baby. I ain't giving up on you.
Cosmic Magpie tie-dye t-shirt. Oh my god, it's so good. Just, would you look at that? Just look at that. Sour to the people. Apparently there's now a discount code word at Etsy for Cosmic Magpie tie-dyes. Get a percentage off. Code word hippie, Hippy. Cosmic Magpie Tie-Dye. So good. So good. Look at it. Just look at that. Look at all of that. Cosmic Magpie Tie-Dye. I love the sound of that. Can't wait to see these creations. Holler and Hope, the whole other Hippie Fiasco shirts coming soon. I love it. Etsy.com/shop/Cosmic Magpie Tie-Dye. Code word hippie. Get yourself a discount. Cosmic Magpie tie-dye t-shirt. My buttons are a little slow. I'm not sure why. Here, let me try this. A Cosmic Magpie tie-dye t-shirt. Let me try this. Poor thing. Poor little iMac. You hang in there, buddy. I know. You're always just pretending to be okay. I get it. A Cosmic Magpie tie-dye. We're stuck in a fun vortex, though. I gotta say. Goodness. Boy, American Night Out. We almost didn't make it out of there alive. That was close. I almost wore my Cosmic Magpie tie-dye t-shirt, but then I thought I might go green screen tonight, but then I couldn't really get it dialed in. I got this new lighting situation, and the puppets are barely hanging in there. Oh my goodness. American Night Out. Puppets are, like I say, these puppets are barely hanging in there. He's not even in there. Where are you? How you doing, little guy? You're hanging in there. You got a little green fuzz on you. But, yeah, now, you don't get me wrong when I say I'm not leaving the house anytime soon. Of course, I meant the touring life. It's, it's a whole thing. That's a whole different deal. Now, whenever the backwards dollar sign shines in the sky, that's the commissioner calling. A surprise into the world. Well, I got to heed the call when it comes. I'll always be dipping my toes in the wild end of the pool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm never going to do nothing. I'm just saying I'm not coming to your town anytime soon. So people should watch the show. As the world's opening back up, all my friends are returning to their touring. And I'm continuing to do what I discovered in lockdown is satisfying that itch for me in these golden amber years of my life in just fine away. Last time I was touring, I was almost done with it. And that was years ago. That was a long time ago. I can't remember the last time I did tour. I haven't decided now that I'm done touring. I stopped touring years ago and missed it dearly and then found this show. Like, oh my gosh, I can play several nights a week to people right from here. It was a revelation. and it's great routing. I'm not calling the booking agent every day going, how could this next show is too far from here? How could you possibly have set this up? Of course, something I never checked about beforehand. I just trusted everybody for years and years, although it was always crazy. Always crazy. But yeah, I'm just so psyched to have found this show, and I want people, as we're coming out of lockdown and stuff, that for a long time there, everybody was doing a show online because it was the only way they could perform, and it was beautiful. What a fun thing! And the one great thing about all that is now all my friends are better at streaming. So they'll keep doing great shows themselves from time to time, I imagine. And it makes them great potential guests on this show as we go forward. So it's all pretty sweet. Well, we should probably be looking around for a leaving song. You guys are awesome. Tomorrow night is, of course, Trash Night. What do we even have in the request list? Let's see. Let's take a look. Well, we did most of those last night. Holler and Hope and Silly Like a Goose, we checked those off. Dear Puppeteer's in there. Wonder if I could do it too. Oh, goodness. I was going to tell myself that I was going to have Percy roll the dice to see which of the requests I should do to this beat. But since there's only one, there's no need to roll the dice. I gave myself that challenge in my head before. I was carved from a block of wood 1,000 years old. My boy, they gave me my eyes and arms and legs. He's getting pretty good at getting me to do as I'm told. He can't hear me. I beg. My 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings don't want them, but I'm walking down this model street. Gonna write a letter. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear puppeteer, look close, you can almost see me breathing. Look up, there's a young man with a cross. I try to get the light just right so you don't see them, but they're always there. Oh, I'm aware who's boss. My 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings without 'em I fall down in a heap. Gonna write a letter. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear puppeteer. To whom it may concern, yes, I am complaining. I've been thinking, it's been hurting my brain. I am always young, but he is aging. It's different now. Some things never change. Like my 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings, I can't be still and still be me. Gotta write that letter. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. I don't wanna play here. Noah, we started the whole show with your hotline call, and it led to a whole thing. We got a 2021 version of that song now. We discovered the original Poverty of Mr. Stone was from my college band. Forgot all about that part of the puzzle. It had a chorus and everything, and I sang it. I can't decide if I sang it twice as more ridiculous as I did in '95, or if I sang it half as ridiculous, but it was still ridiculous. That's all I know. We talked it out. It was amazing. Thank you for calling the hotline. I love it, I love it. Hotline! Call the hotline! Get us ready for tomorrow night's show. 540-999-1712. Hold on a second. Tech support. His OCD is acting up when he looks at that hotline. I'm gonna fix it right now before I forget. Yeah, that'll go easier on you, right? There you go. There you go. Call the hotline. There you go. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Let me rock you to sleep. Let me rock you to sleep. what? It's okay. Tomorrow night we'll find the right leaving song. Anyway, okay. No way. I don't believe it. I simply can't believe it. I can't believe it. I won't believe it. Can't believe it. Simply won't believe it. I can't believe it. I won't believe it. I can't believe it. No way. You don't say. I can't believe it. No way. You don't say. I can't believe it. No way. You don't say. You don't say. This can't be the leaving song. You don't say. This is the leaving song. You don't say. This is our leaving song. No way. No way. You don't say. This can't be the leaving song. Are you kidding me? You don't say. Wrong answer. Fail. You don't say. Try again. You don't say. Fail better. We'll try again tomorrow night. See you there. Oh, man.
Too excitable.
Sylvia
Winter
Plath.
here. Look how white everything is. How quiet. How snow. The tulips are too excitable. It is winter here. Look how white everything is. How quiet. How snowed in. I am learning peacefulness, lying by myself quietly, as the light lies on these white walls, this bed, these hands. I am nobody. I have nothing to do with explosions. I have given my name and my day clothes up to the nurses, and my history to the anesthetist, and my body to surgeons. They have propped my head between the pillow and the sheet cuff, like an eye between two white lids that will not shut. Stupid pupil, it has to take everything in. The nurses pass and pass, they are no trouble. They pass the way gulls pass inland in their white caps, doing things with their hands, one just the same as another, so it is impossible to tell how many there are. My body is a pebble to them. They tend it as water tends to the pebbles it must run over, smoothing them gently. They bring me numbness in their bright needles. They bring me sleep. Now I have lost myself. I am sick of baggage. My patent leather overnight case like a black pillbox. My husband and child smiling out of the family photo. Their smiles catch onto my skin, little smiling hooks. I've let things slip, a 30-year-old cargo boat stubbornly hanging on to my name and address. They have swamped me clear of my loving associations. Scared and bare on the green plastic pillowed trolley, I watched my tea set, my bureaus of linen, my books sink out of sight, and the water went over my head. I am a nun now. I have never been so pure. I didn't want any flowers. I only wanted to lie with my hands turned up and be utterly empty. How free it is. You've no idea how free. The peacefulness is so big it dazes you. And it asks nothing. A name tag, a few trinkets. It is what the dead close on, finally. I imagine them shutting their mouths on it like a communion tablet. The tulips are too red in the first place. They hurt me. Even through the gift paper, I could hear them breathe lightly through their white swaddlings like an awful baby. Their redness talks to my wound. It corresponds. They are subtle. They seem to float though they weigh me down, upsetting me with their sudden tongues and their color, a dozen red lead sinkers round my neck. Nobody watched me before. Now I am watched. The tulips turn to me and the window behind me, for once a day the light slowly widens and slowly thins, and I see myself, flat, ridiculous, a cut paper shadow between the eye of the sun and the eyes of the tulips, and I have no faith. I've wanted to efface myself. The vivid tulips eat my oxygen. Before they came, the air was calm enough, coming and going, breath by breath, without any fuss. Then the tulips filled it up like a loud noise. Now the air snags and eddies round them, the way a river snags and eddies round a sunken, rust-red engine. They concentrate my attention that was happy, playing and resting without committing itself. The walls also seem to be warming themselves. The tulips should be behind bars, like dangerous animals. They are opening like the mouth of some great African cat, and I am aware of my heart. It opens and closes its bowl of red blooms out of sheer love of me. The water I taste is warm and salt like the sea, and comes from a country far away as health.